on the YouTube because I don't know how to. I'm trying to do the Facebook, but the network is not so bright. Can you throw more light on Vimanas? Wait, Mr. Tio. Let me finish this conversation. I want to talk on solitude. What is solitude? Hmm? What is solitude? Basically, everybody understand that solitude means being silent. Not just only being silent, but just being, composed, being comported, being composed, you know, being able to understand life in a deeper way. But there's no one that can understand life, without solitude. No one taking alone time from the noisy environment. That is very good. Without without solitude, love will not stay long by your side. These are things I was thinking about in the plane today. What is solitude? When you look at people, you cannot really discern what is thinking in their head. It is impossible. When you look at a person, you can only try to dissect the way they move their body based on how they are moving their body, based on how they are, shaking around their face, their facial movement. That is the only thing you can do. But you cannot really say what is going on in their head. All lizards walk with their stomach on the ground. So can you say which one the stomach is paining? It is impossible. So what is solitude? Love cannot stay in a place that there is no solitude. Meaning that for love to stay, for you to truly, for compassion, because what is love? The love that people think about is the love of the genitals. Genitalia love is not love. That is infatuation. And what people confuse is, people confuse this too. When you love a person, people think that love is genitalia love. No, love means compassion. That is a fact. That is what love is. Because if you are not compassionate, you cannot love a person. So love is compassion. But some people think that if I love you, then you must give me your genitals. That is what some people think. Because some people, this is love to some people. But that is not love. And that is why people feel a lot of insecurity. Oh, you are not giving me your genital, you are taking someone is taking the genitals. So people feel a lot of insecurity because what they understand about love is about the romanticization of the genitals. It's about what? The romanticization of the female organ, the romanticization of the male organ. And that is what you find in every music that you find around in today's world. Everything about the music is about what? The human genitals and the male genital and the female genitals. That's what you see. You don't see anything more. Isn't it? That is what you see. That is what they preach. That is what they say. And in this kind of way, there cannot be solitude. In this kind of love, there cannot be compassion. Because compassion is what is love. If you are not compassionate, you cannot love a person. It is impossible. Compassion is love. Compassion to the suffering of another person. Compassion to the anxiety of another person. That is love. But the problem with us is that we live in a world whereby everybody gets carried away with novels. People think that romantic love, based on what they read in the novel, is what is real love. So people give flowers, people give this, people give so many things because what? That is what they think is love, but this is not love. Sukadeva Goswami said to you that what? This is not love, because love is compassion. Love is what? Compassion. And compassion cannot exist if there is no solitude. Compassion cannot exist if there is no what? If there is no solitude. Without solitude, no plant or animal can survive. Without solitude, no plant or animal can survive, which means that what? For any animal to survive, it needs to be isolated in the womb of the mother. For any plant to grow, it needs to be isolated in the womb of the earth. But we run away from isolation because we see isolation as a torture. Is somebody understanding me? We run away from isolation because what? We see isolation as a torture. A lot of people don't understand that the depth of their mind is the isolation that is required for them to be able to understand what. And hence people run away from the depth of their mind. People don't even want to go within themselves. They run away from the depth of their mind, and hence they cannot really understand the life. They cannot really understand life. They cannot understand life. They get carried away. They don't know what is happening. But isolation, I'm telling you, is very, very important. If you cannot take 1 day or 1 second or 1 minute or 5 minutes every day of your busy life to isolate yourself, to really go within yourself and truly isolate yourself and look within yourself. What is it that you're doing? What are you doing wrong? What are you doing? What are you not doing wrong? When you don't do that, you live a life of what? Confusion. You live a life of what? Confusion. And that is what is happening right now. Everybody is confused. Everybody is lost. No musician, for an artist to be able to bring the best of his art to life, he needs isolation. Does it not? Solitude is required. For you to bring the best idea to the world, solitude is required. Is it not? Can anyone bring any idea to this world without solitude? Nobody. Nobody. But when you are not able to go within yourself, and you don't want yourself you don't want to look into the solitude of your life. You don't want to go through solitude. You don't want to look at it, or you'll be confused. There is no love. There is no love that can exist when there's no solitude. Solitude helps you to make your love wonderful because it helps you to let your compassion to grow. You must understand that solitude is not the absence of company. A lot of people think that, oh, because I'm solitude, so I don't like to, not wanting to associate with people, that is not solitude. Don't confuse that. Not wanting to want to associate with people, oh, I don't like to meet people, I don't like to associate with people. That is not solitude. That is just you. Is somebody understanding? Not wanting to associate with people is not solitude. That is just you. That is just what? That is just you. Solitude is not the absence of company, but the moment when our soul is free to speak to us. Solitude is not the absence of people. You not wanting to go around and talk to people, that is not solitude. Solitude is even at the moment whereby you are in the midst of people, your soul is speaking to you and you are able to hear your soul speak to you. That is what solitude is. Am I making sense? Am I making sense to some people? That is what solitude is. It's not the absence of people. Some people say, oh, me, I don't like going around people. I don't like people to talk to me. I don't like. No, 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 no. That is not solitude. Blessed are those who do not fear solitude. A lot of people are very afraid of being isolated. Ah, a lot of people are very afraid of solitude. They are very afraid. They are very, very afraid. They don't want to be alone. But it is important for you to be alone so that you can have an introspection into yourself. You see, when you close your eyes and you don't see anything, there is something wrong. When you close your eyes and the only thing you see is darkness, there is something wrong. It means what? You are not looking within, you are not really seeing yourself. You're not really what? You're not really seeing yourself. But then it is important for you when you close your eyes, it is important to see yourself. And how do you do that? How do you get to that point? You must learn to embrace solitude. If you do not know yourself, you will begin to fear the world. You will begin to think that the world is a bad place because you don't know yourself. A lot of people say, oh, this world is very bad. Everybody is evil. Everybody's. It is because you don't know yourself. Because you don't know yourself. That is why you think that everywhere is bad. Everything you see is just bad, 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 bad. Bad, 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 bad. That is what you see. Because what? You don't know yourself. You are afraid of the solitude of your own inner man. You are afraid of the solitude of your own self. So you think that everywhere, everybody is bad. Is somebody understanding me? Ah. The mind's eye inactive when you close your eyes. It is important that the mind's eye must be active. The mind's eye must not only be active when your eye is open. The mind's eye must be very active when your eyes is closed so you can really see yourself. For when you don't see yourself, you don't see the world. When you don't see yourself, you don't see the world. So a lot of people right now, people are fighting with depression in their head. Ah, people are right now fighting with depression in their head. Why? Because what? They are confusing isolation as what? Depression, as solitude. Oh, I don't want to talk to people today. I don't want to meet people today. I don't want to talk to people.